So that's been my past few days. Hey guys, hope you're well. Welcome back. It's very clear to see that I underestimated just how difficult the copyright here could actually be. But you know, I'm still trying to get to grips with it. This whole thing's really new and things have definitely got a lot stricter, but hopefully I'm gonna get the ropes with it soon and I'll have more things out. That being said, I am currently doing a creative writing masters and I have 2 assignments coming up. And you might be thinking, you started a React channel as September hit, when your masters starts, when you had the entire pandemic to start it? And the answer is yes. No one ever said that I was wise. Anyway, enough about all the palavers in my life. Let's get back into this rewatch. So we are on episode 3, the sleepover episode, also known as the start of the I Hate Peter Quinn Club, with captains Hannah and Jamie. This episode brings me both joy and rage, and I have a feeling I will make it very evident where those feelings are placed. So if you're new here, which everyone is, because I've only ever had 2 videos up and 1 got taken down. 30,000 views in the first video, I thought that was a good shot and YouTube said no. Anyway, but if you enjoy this video, which I hope you do, then please like, comment and subscribe. In the meantime, let's get straight in. And if you're wondering, my god, do you have a cup of tea every time you watch things? Then the answer, again, is yes. Mind you, by the time I get everything set up, it ends up going a little bit cold. Shit. I'm gonna have to drink it fast.
Oh, thank God.
He's awake. He's awake.
And I loved Luke Crane so much. I love Oliver. God, but Peter's just a shit. I'm angry already, can you see?
Good morning.
The accent now.
Most certainly.
It's lovely.
Oh, no. So you have a stain right there.
Oh.
Do you need a minute?
And I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw these 2, I was like, oh, they would look good together. Like, they do have chemistry. It turns out to be toxic chemistry, which they also do well, but they do have a flair with each other. And before we know what a little shit Peter turns out to be, I thought they were going to be like this really cute couple with like a tragedy. I mean, what happens is tragic, but it's not like a tragic love story. It's like tragic for Rebecca more than anything. So, I don't know what my point was. I just thought they had good chemistry. Despite the events.
Peter's a bit of a shit, but he's not dangerous. He's a thief. Just don't give him access to your bank accounts and you're probably all right.
That's such shit advice.
I'll call Mr. Wingrave as well.
That's shit advice.
See if he can offer any other advice. He expected rather a lot from the police if memory
Hannah!
serves me correct. He's probably still in touch with your superior.
Boss bitch.
Mr. Quint, lovely to see you again.
A pleasure's mine, Miss Jessel.
I really thought I was gonna like these 2 together and I was gonna be hit with like sad emotions. It just ended in me wanting to floor him. But my god, is he good looking.
I'm not practically perfect, but
Oh, here we go.
I am perfectly splendid.
Do you know what you started, Rebecca?
Flick.
I don't smoke, but I do like those lighters. But I set my blind on fire once, so I shouldn't really be in charge of lighters. No.
Jesus!
If you hear me talk about how much I love them again, I can't even apologise. Because I'm not sorry. I must not tell lies.
Shot plenty of rats with it. More than happy to add Peter fucking Quint to the tally.
I would have loved to have seen Jamie Terrace strip into Peter. We never saw Jamie rip into Peter. But I haven't forgotten the picture that Amelia put on her Instagram story when it was Oliver's birthday. That was the deleted scene of Jamie and Peter and Jamie like looking like she's tearing into him. There's so much content that Mike Flanagan is still keeping buried and won't release. Well, please do. I don't want to threaten. I'm gonna ask. Please. Drop the Danny and Jamie stuff while you're at it. I like that shot. No further comment, I just really like that shot. I like that shot too. Well done. That's it.
Yeah, a sleepover. Fun. That would be splendid. A sleepover. That would be fun.
The kids do break my heart. This is their only family unit they really have left. The top of my head will be absolutely boiling though.
He's the one who's been ringing here and hanging up.
Well, I thought those were prank calls.
Well, maybe.
Amelia was really committed to her role with the way she sat.
What's your favourite colour?
I don't have a favourite. I like all the colours.
That is just...
All the colours.
I'm sorry. That is the most useless answer ever. You know? Just give the child a colour. Just say pink. No offence, Rebecca, but that was a stupid answer.
So these are for you, Flora.
Thank you so much. You didn't rip up Jamie's garden, did you? She'll be cross if you did.
Ah, that one was born cross.
I find that was a really good connection. A very subtle one. When you look back to episode 2, when Miles takes out all the roses and it was Peter all along. Because with this moment right now, in a way it's kind of telling you that Peter did that as Miles. And I think the deleted scene that I'm going to bring up again, but I think the deleted scene by the looks of it was Jamie confronting Peter about the roses. So Peter did that as Miles because he knew that that's something that would piss Jamie off. And even the arrangement of it, the white and red roses were the same as the one in the last episode. So I just found that, looking back on it, I found it a very clever thing for them to do. These little traits of Peter that are subtly seeded that you only really nod at when you look back.
I spent the morning cleaning vomit off the boy's jumper.
I'm sorry, that's not funny.
Let her laugh at vomit if she wants to, Peter. Shut up.
I see you, Rebecca. I see you.
Well, don't.
But I feel hopeful. And that doesn't happen often, not to me.
Boo-hoo, bitch. Aww.
Come on,
They are so sweet.
tuck in and relax for a bit.
How's that was you curled up there?
Shut up.
Every girl in the village is mad for him. Doesn't even know it, which makes it even worse.
She doesn't even realise how fucking ironic that is. She's there making fun of Owen for not realising when someone wants him. Meanwhile, there she is, absolutely unknowing that Danny feels that way about her. Bless Jamie's clueless heart.
The wrong kind of love can fuck you up. Make you do some really stupid shit. I don't know why so many people mix up love and possession.
I always thought that when I was watching this, that maybe she was referring to a past relationship. And I was always battling with maybe that's what she meant. But I've come to realise, or my own prediction, that the love that she's talking about that she went through is to do with her family. Because in episode 6 you learn a lot more about how her family dynamic was. And I just think it's quite... I like how I think it's rather unique. Rather than going down the path where she was in a bad relationship so she knows where Rebecca was coming from. It's a different kind of awareness of how the wrong kind of love can fuck you up. Because she has been through it, but regarding her family.
People do, don't they? Mix up love and possession.
Oof, the way that they look at each other in this moment.
Yeah, they do.
I don't think that should be possible. I mean, they're opposites, really. Love and ownership.
This is also just a setup for the last episode, and I don't like knowing now.
They really ought to be in bed.
Oh, yes. Yes.
That little moment between them. That conversation.
Thank you.
You're the coolest.
It's so cute. God, I wish we saw more of like a family dynamic. See, that there shows perfectly how she knows. This is what I mean from the love and possession thing. Like, Jamie knows all about like the abusive like love and possession thing from like her past regarding like her family and the way she grew up. And with Danny, it's very much, not so much Edmund as a person ever possessed her that we know of, because as far as, you know, it goes, he was her childhood best friend. But the guilt and the shame that's in the shape of him is the thing that is possessing her. Because what they had wasn't the right kind of love, for obvious reasons. Yeah, but the form of him is what is possessing her. And that's how she can tell the difference. I wish we had gotten this from Danny and Jamie. Just saying. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine that? Oof. Wow. So cute. The way the music changes as it falls on her face. Mwah. Ugh. They adored each other so much. Even before anything happened.
I think Mr. McQueenie next door could look in on Mum today. I can call him and stick around here just in case.
No, really. I'd feel just awful.
Oh, it's only one day. I'm sure she could use a day without me. It might make all the difference, really.
So heartbreaking. That's just... Poor Owen. And... Did he blame himself for that? Probably. Bless him.
Good morning. It's time to wake...
Ugh, a look. Whew.
Oh, you're already up.
She looks
How
so
are you
good there.
feeling?
She made that extra effort for reasons.
In fact.
You know?
It is fun to have him here.
Is it? So handsome though. Hate that. Get off.
Come back to bed. Please.
No.
Patience.
She's got patience putting up with that. I would have snapped his bloody arm off.
Do you trust me?
No.
I'm persuasive when I need to be.
The blouse, perhaps?
Oh God, I love Hannah.
You see, if I ever find you in here again, in Charlotte's things, ever again, so help me God, I will drag you out of this house by your bloody hair and throw you into that dirty lake.
No, yeah.
Do you understand me?
I am deeply obsessed with how much she hates him. Deeply obsessed. Because same.
More lemon.
I
It needs
agree.
more lemon.
I agree.
You
Lemon.
must try this.
A few moments later.
Strawberry.
If Jamie says strawberry, then fine. Strawberry.
Thank you.
Delicious.
Come on, Pete. You're the tiebreaker.
All that Pete will be able to taste is ash. None of this is hygienic.
If you're gonna flirt with him right in front of me, I want to stick to that.
Boy.
Have you gone mad?
What are you talking about that man who you opened wide for not 2 hours ago? Mad!
I hate people like this. You know, just the controlledness and making her feel so small and that she has done something wrong when she's so not. He just makes her feel so small. And that something so innocent that she has done absolutely nothing wrong, she's gonna like second guessing herself and everything. And I just hate it. The way that people can twist things and the insane obsessive jealousy and possessiveness, which is the theme of this relationship. I get so mad. It makes me so mad to watch because it also really breaks my heart seeing like people like Rebecca being made to feel that way, because relationships like this are so true to ones that exist, unfortunately. I don't like it. No one should, but I really hate it. Props to Oliver though, for being a convincing dick.
You said you...
I wonder what Jamie was thinking then. Can we turn this into like a You episode where we hear their thoughts?
Oh my God, you got into the makeup.
It's story time.
Story time.
Come along.
Jamie in this situation.
Let's get this over with.
Mood. Fat mood. That is literally me on the end, just drinking the pain away.
Go, Flora!
Danny is so cute. Jamie, same.
Oh, you are so cute. I love your cute little smile. Oh my gosh, oh my little.
This is why I doubt my ability to be able to be a parent. Because I have the deep feeling that I could not indulge it. I don't know why. I'd just be Jamie on the end with the alcohol, just like, okay, just wake me up when it ends.
The other. Too little.
Oh, the switch. It's
Lord
so
went
good.
away
This is one of his
for a
best
journey one
scenes.
So excited. They had forgotten him.
I'd be so creeped out if I were them. I'd be like, ooh. Like, I feel like Owen and Jamie just looking at each other like,
he was
okay.
so sad.
Thank Christ, Peter Quint to the rescue.
Oh no.
Owen fancy being there when Peter Quint finds out Rebecca Jessup is dead.
The very next evening.
Sorry, Pete. Bad news, but she's dead. I am so sorry, Owen. I am so sorry.
He didn't deserve that. He doesn't deserve this. Owen. Oh. I feel like he shouldn't be driving home in that state. Someone should have drove him. Maybe Jamie should have drove him home. I know that was a very sad moment, but I'm very looking forward to this next part.
I'm so glad you stayed.
They're so soft. So soft.
I am too.
I am too. The looks, oh, please. I'll never get tired of it.
So beautiful out here.
Yeah, it's just me, you, and the moon.
Hey! You two should kiss!
It's so brief, but it's so... It's just so...
Who the hell knew?
I think a lot of people did from episode 1, to be quite honest. And that part... Oh, just checking out still recording. That part with the hand, it's just... It's a brief moment. It doesn't have to be anything major. You know? To say things without actually speaking is more powerful, I find. And that moment, I just think it's a brilliant way to open up that is their romance. I mean, people like had their guesses and suspicions from the moments between them earlier on in this episode and just like the other episodes as well. But I just think that was a really lovely way of actually kind of confirming that, like, yes, what you were all thinking is true. And it's just the way she was like stroking Jamie's hand then. It makes me weak. She does that a lot in like future episodes when they're like holding each other. You always see like her hand just kind of like... And I'm obsessed. That's all. I'm obsessed. If that wasn't obvious. And he's got to come in and ruin it. Fuck off. Please. I'm sorry you died, but please go away. I think that ending definitely brings a lot more like mystery to Danny. I think it gets to the point where you're like, okay, who is this? And I like how it worked out that you don't have to wait till like the very end. It wasn't like some big secret till the end. You find out in the next episode pretty early on. Oh, Edmund. Please go away. Okay, so that was episode 3. It's gone significantly kind of darker outside because it took me a while to get this one done. I feel like the things that I'm going to say at the end of these videos are going to be kind of similarities, just how I do love the way that things are done in each episode, the way that developments are made in each episode, the exposure of Peter being a dick in this episode, you know, I enjoy that. I have been reading the suggestions that some of you sent in, and some of the shows I do already watch, so I will definitely be looking into recording the seasons, and then I'm also looking at TV shows that I haven't quite got around to yet, so yeah, and I might start doing films too. we'll see how that one goes. I'm still trying to figure out how to round these things off, but thank you guys for watching, and as always, please take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye guys.